Today is Tuesday. I don't know how long we'll be talking. I think I'll be talking for about 8 minutes or so. It's so much I was thinking about. Yes, it is. That's what I do. I'm headed out to A&R there, not coming back towards the store. The first thing I was thinking about is the simulation, right? What makes this a simulation? It's artificial. We think we're walking into a store, but we actually walking into somebody's brain. You know, commercial. Everything is commercialized, artificial, replicas of supposedly that individual. That's why I talk about the straw man. But this is a recap of whatever the things I was thinking about. Then I was thinking about how we have been so fucking programmed to see things the way they are. And then when you don't believe in it, then people think you crazy. That's why I say I just let people be people. I do. And anything that is considered a human being, I let you be what you are. That's just how I'm going to say that. I let you be what you are. Until you find out there are consequences for everything you do in life. When there are rules, then when you break the rules, you have to deal with the consequences. And me, I don't like dealing with certain consequences. That's why I don't to break the rule. When it comes to certain things, I do not do that. Anywho, like I said, it was just going to be a quick video of things that I was just thinking about. And there was one about how everything, that's what makes things a simulation, because you are the source, meaning you are the real one within your own mind, solipsism. But once you start interacting with the artificial, simulation, pictures, images, and, words, that's the artificial part of it all. Then that can really confuse the fuck out of individual, because they really think this shit means something. That's just like I was trying to explain to somebody that just because a label says it's organic or these are the ingredients, that don't mean that that's what's in that shit. Or just because somebody said, hey, if you cook this chicken and put some, kiwis with it and some oats, it'll kill bacteria or whatever you're trying to cure or whatever. That ain't what that means. I mean, it's some things that it does help us out, but that's why it's very important for the individual to explore things and discover things on their own, because within your world, that's all it is you. And so when you start to gravitate towards another person's opinion, that must mean that's you outside of you, and that's how it works. I really didn't get the mirror principle. What is the name of that? The simulacra. I didn't get none of that. I was able to explain things, but I wasn't getting it. But now, I get it. I get it all. It's just replicas on top of replicas. And I've been, like I said, I was able to explain it. But I really can truly say I understand now. Not that, okay, this is what's happening. No, I get it. It's like the more I kept studying, the broader my perspective got when it came to certain information or whatever. Like, okay, I still don't know what they're talking about, but I can explain it. Okay, that's better than nothing, not being able to explain it. So I could explain. Now I understand. It ain't just an explanation or something that I've read. This is something that I am experimenting with. I am witnessing, of how it's just a replica. That's it. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Business, money, friendship, family, love, whatever. It's a replica. A replica. You make money off of you. Your brand. Things that you into. Your creativity. That's you. That's you building your simulacra. Your simulation. Your matrix for people to, experience. That's how it works. Your mind. What's in your mind that you want to put forth within this physical reality? That's how it's happening. Is we see people's replicas outside of them into the physical world, the material world. And without that, there is no material world, because it's only ran by people. But then you start to talk about how you got the clones and the NPC players and the zombies and all that, because they just follow. They're not intuitive. They're not, how can I say this, awakened to their soul purpose. So it's like they just follow people, and they find something to attach themselves to become a part of what they're doing, instead of creating something for themselves. So that's how these jobs and stuff got into play. That's how money got into play, because they found a way to manipulate us into believing that we was free, when actually we were still in the reality of being a slave. I said that wrong, but okay, we're gonna stick with that. But yeah, that's the trick. It's like, okay, if you can't figure out how to build your kingdom, thy kingdom comes from the God within. Thy kingdom comes from the God within. Nobody else. Other than that, then you are a willing participant to being a fucking slave. That's how it works. Either you know who you are, you know what you're going to create. That's why a lot of people be having this authority struggle, because it's like, obviously they are scared to be who they are as far as their creativity and their authentic self, or they feel like that's good enough for them to have these positions of authority and to tell others what to do when they ain't even in control of themselves. But yet they want to be able to. That's the illusion. That is false authority. That's why I would never want to be in somebody's establishment or business. I don't want to be no type of, authority figure. I don't. Not in somebody else's shit, but in mine. That's it. That's it. Yeah. That's what I heard. That's some in my mouth. Anywho, I'm here, so I think I'm finna cut this off. Or am I finna pause it? I'm probably finna pause it. That's what I'm gonna do. See, that seemed like it was so quick, but it wasn't. I think that was at least about 3 minutes, something like that, 3 or 4 minutes, because he had to do all that signing. But it is done. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm leaving AR now. I know I ain't gonna have enough time to finish this video, but that's all I wanted to say is trickery. It's a trick. That's why you talk about occult knowledge, esoteric knowledge. You talk about spirituality. You talk about witchcraft and spellbound words, how words could, it's just a whole slew of things that you put into combination. Be like, oh shit, I see it all now. But see, you just can't have one thing and say you see it all. You have to say you have not say, but you got to have understanding of the full spectrum of how everything is pulled together in order for us as humanity to have the same perception. Did I say that right? The same perception of our reality. Other than that, then that's what causes chaos. Confusion. They say divide and conquer. Gosh, that's what they've done. Divided, conquer, not unite and come together. They have divided and conquered us due to how we thought that things were normal, but it wasn't normal. It's just, we just thought. Thinking and knowing is two different things. Like, I can think a lot of stuff. That's why I said I experiment with things. And that's just how I do it. So, I wonder why, back then I was having so much success with relationships, and now, because I know myself, it's like, gosh, I can't get shit going for myself now. Because I knew what I wanted. I always knew that I just wanted agreement, oneness, a connection. And I'm like, I just don't feel like no connection. Why is it you always doing this by yourself? We're not together. If I'm doing something, let's do it together. If you got time and I got time, then let's do it together. Why we got to do things separate? Ain't we together? That's an illusion of us being together. We're not together. But anyway, I'm taking it somewhere else. I'm going in my head and looking at things that I experience and other stuff, and I'm like, people love to paint this illusion in order to get what they want, and then it's like once you see through them, then they start telling lies on you. Now you the one that ain't got time, and you the one didn't do this, and you the one what you expect me to do? Just continue to let you keep walking all over me like that? No, that's not what's happening. We can't do that. We gotta nip this thing in the bud, and I'm moving on with my life, and I hope you do the same. I wish you well. I don't have no bad blood, no bad thoughts about nobody. I understand, and that's the thing. That's why I got so much compassion towards people, and I find myself saying, I'm so sad. I be like, oh man, you just don't know. And sometimes I said aloud, like, wow, I wish they knew that I knew. And it saddens me that they really think that they can get over me and you can't. That saddens me. Because I be like, wow, they done did this so many times. And it done worked so many times with certain individuals. And they thinking it's working on me and it's not. No. I just like to experiment to see the outcome. That's all. Then somebody say, enjoy the moment. If somebody tells me that, to me, that means they're not going to be around too long. So you better enjoy the moment. That's right. So thank you for the warning. Why do I have to enjoy the moment? Are you finna die tomorrow? Or what's finna happen? You finna, disappear off this earth? What's finna happen? A person that speaks on that matter is like, hey, your time is very slim with me, babe, because you're just an option. You're not a priority in my life. So whenever I make time for you, that's when you will see me. Well, honey, you are dead. And continue on doing what you're doing because you don't exist in my world. And with that said, I'm